Hey, what's up, guys? This is just kind of like a video I thought I could make talking about the tier list. Now, as you guys know, if you're familiar with the channel, VPNtierlist.com is kind of like the core heart, the beating heart of the channel. This is where all my work kind of comes together and serves as kind of like a resource for the channel, as well as kind of like the main kind of content aggregation and collection of all my work on YouTube. So a lot of people don't really know how this website works. Um, so I just wanted to make a video talking about it. Now, of course, I obviously made this website as simple as possible so you can find out just how to use it naturally. But I've actually seen some people post comments as if they didn't really know how this website works. So that's why I thought I could make this video. One of the common questions I see with VPN tier list is people not understanding why I don't always update the reviews themselves. They might see an IP vanish or a private internet access review that's 1 year old, and they'll see that the scores actually don't match up with the scoring on the website itself. That's because if you click here to go to the comparison table, this is where all the scores are aggregated for every single product. So let's say private internet access got bought out by Cape, and I had to adjust the reputation, but I didn't have time to redo the entire review. So what I would do is I'd go on this chart and change the score, and then the rating would therefore be affected. And then from here, what I would do is go back on the tier list itself and then reorganize it. So the tier list itself, as well as the comparison table is where all the numbers and rankings are collected. So you can actually just look at this if you want. If you don't have time to watch all my reviews, you can just go here and see my scores. Or if you want to click on this, it'll take you to the review where you can see me talking about how I decide these scores. This always serves as the most accurate way to see my current thoughts on every single VPN. So this chart right here, as well as the tier list itself, which reflects the chart, is always 100% up to date. So if you watch a video review and you then go to the tier list and be like, wait, why did it go down? You could find out usually in this chart. Not only that, but you could see which VPNs work with specific services. If you click on the little notes here, I put notes sometimes like this for pure VPN, little black indications. I talk about ExpressVPN's reputation. I talk about why I just upgraded TorGuard support yet again. So there's a lot of transparency here that goes into the chart that I don't think a lot of people actually noticed. Not only that, but I've actually heard people say that they don't even know that this chart exists, which is kind of funny to me because it's been around for a year or so and I haven't really been hiding it. It's right here. And it even gives you definitions on how to use the website right here. But, I'm not blaming people for not being able to understand it. This is why I'm making this video. And you can also leave comments here on the channel. On the website, you can see a lot of people are asking me questions, very reasonable questions, and I give reasonable answers. Just type a comment here. I'll approve it, reply to it if it's not trolly or spammy, of course. So that's pretty much the functions of the tier list itself. If we go to the home page, we have a little bit more functionality as well. I've done a little bit of web host reviews and email tier list reviews. Now, of course, I haven't put nearly as much work into these as I have the VPN tier list. The web host tier list has a little bit, but I haven't put as much work into these two options just because I like reviewing VPNs a little bit more. And there's just quite frankly more differences in VPNs and more VPNs themselves to review and talk about. Not only that, but I've created my favorite product page where you can look at some of my favorite products where I talk about why I like them and maybe if you want to use them. Also created a kind of a best streaming VPN list right here, and I'll be updating this soon for people who want to know the best streaming. I also even created a fact page where I talk a little bit about the channel, who I am, and why I made the tier list, as well as answering some common questions that, I've seen some competitors say about me. Like some people say that I work for TorGuard, which isn't true, and I explain why, that it's mostly just the shady VPN companies trying to slander or make the credibility of my reviews less trustworthy, which is kind of pathetic because I'm one of the only honest VPN reviewers out there. My rankings here are not typical. You're never going to see TorGuard or WeVPN or AirVPN or even Viper IPVPN VPN area. Some of these VPNs you won't see anywhere because I don't base this tier list off of how much VPNs pay me. There's no sponsorships involved anywhere here. So that's just how it works, guys. And that's pretty much it for the tier list. It's always updated, always up to date. I always add new VPNs in here all the time. There's quite a lot in here, so there's not a ton of VPNs left. I would say maybe there's like 20 VPNs left that I could add to it. Doing that across the year in 2020. Might be updating some of these as well. And that's pretty much it, guys. Just wanted to make a video kind of clarifying the tier list, giving some more people, information about it. And if you want to check it out, of course, you know the link. So thanks for this video, guys, and I'll see you very soon.